Transposing the formula n equals 1000s over pi d. Let's transpose this one to make the subject s. So what do we need to do here? Well, the focus is on the right hand side because that's where s is sitting, and all we want to do here is remove everybody else that is around s. The 1000, the pi, and the d. They need to go away from the right hand side and they will end up on the left hand side. Let's see how we do that. What are the operations we see here, even if a bit invisible? The s is operating with the 1000 in terms of multiplication, even if it's invisible. And then it's being divided by, the fraction line is divided by pi d. So again, only divide and multiply. We know that division and multiplication are inverse to each other. So who do we remove first? The 1000, the pi, the d, or the pi d together? So remembering the idea of peeling an onion, s is our center. The layers come around. The first layer is the 1000. The next layer is the bottom of the fraction, which is, in this case, pi d. So we have to start from the outside, peeling an onion from the outer layer. The outer layer here is pi d. So that's what we need to remove. Because they are together and they are not actually, the s is not the involved down there on the bottom of the fraction, we can take them away, not take them away, but we can eliminate them from the side at once because they are multiplying against each other, but they are dividing the whole side. So we know that dividing requires multiplication to be cancelled. So I'll write the formula again. N equals 1000s divided by pi d. So what I'll do is multiply both sides by pi d. Multiply by pi d. If I do that, the multiplication on the right hand side here allows us to cancel pi and d. Top and bottom always cancel out. And on the left hand side we have pi d n. Multiplying the left hand side equals 1000s. We highlight again what we are after, s. To make sure s is on its own, all we need to do now is remove that 1000. The 1000 is connected to the s by a multiplication. So what do we do? Multiplication, inverse operation, division. Divide both sides by the 1000 because that's what we want to remove. We always use in the action divide, multiply, the element we want to cancel. So what happens here? 1000 cancels with 1000 on the right hand side and we are left with just s. On the left hand side we have this big expression pi dn divided by 1000. Of course we can rewrite this if we want as s equals same thing, pi dn over 1000. But it's always safer to make sure we don't touch the subject, the letter we want to transpose the formula for, until the very end.